it would be fun to predict what happens with the characters Zoe, Maddie, and Angela from the Internet Girls series. So where we end off is Angela is single, Maddie and Ian are together, and Zoe and Doug are together. And I wanted to just kind of predict what would happen. So to be optimistic, I think Angela continues to go out on solo dates, and that's how she meets a lot of friends. Maybe that's how she meets her future boyfriend, and I think she does eventually get married to one of the people that she dates. Probably in college. In terms of Zoe and Doug, I actually don't think they last. And I know that this is probably coming from a little bit more of a pessimistic take, but where the story ended off, Zoe still hadn't really confronted or changed her codependent behaviors. And even though they are closer together, they're like a 2-hour stint away from each other with their respective colleges, I do think that after the first year, one of them deems this just too difficult, the distance too great for them physically, and I don't think it lasts longer than that first, or at least to the second year into their college years. When it comes to Maddie and Ian, I actually see them lasting the longest. If I want to be optimistic, then yes, they last forever, but I really think that they don't last. And again, I know that this is kind of pessimistic and quite possibly a bit jaded, but I think they do make it all 4 years in college, even as far away as they are, because I think both of them have laid back enough attitudes and they seem to be really good friends on top of it. So I think that those two things combined really lend themselves to lasting the full 4 years of college. However, the reason I see them breaking up is because I think Ian finds work in Georgia and Maddie finds work in California, and neither of them are all that willing to take the next step. Not that they're unwilling, but it's a bit complicated for one of them to move to the other person, and so I think they agree, hey, let's end our romantic ties, but let's stay friends. And that's what I think happens to our main characters in terms of their relationship in this series.